Yo, stop! Collaborate and listen! Bobby's back with a brand new edition of the podcast. When I feel it, I feel it. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Bobby's Podcast. Hope you're having a wonderful day. We're almost through the week, so we're going to get through it together, I promise. Let's get into it, because we got some juice this morning. Will Smith was asked if he's going to try and appeal his Oscar ban. If you don't know, he slapped Chris Rock, and that was the slap heard around the world. He was banned for 10 years. And he said, quote, "I'm looking to be the best human I can possibly be, and I'm going to take what I get with that." So it doesn't look like he's trying to challenge that. 10 years is a long time. He'll be like, gosh, he'll be pushing 70 by the time that's done. Oh my God, this is crazy. Suzanne Summers, may she rest in peace, the late Suzanne Summers. The husband of Suzanne Summers teamed up with a robotics company, and I don't know if this is creepy or special. And we can talk about that in a second. But the husband of Suzanne Summers teamed up with a robotics company to make an AI twin of her. And it talks like her and even has her memories and can answer questions as she would. So I have to say, if you lost a loved one, would you like get an AI twin of your loved one? To me, that'd be way too hard because I know that that's not the person. Like if I got a chance to like make an AI version of my mother, I don't know. I think I'd just be too sad all the time because that's really not her. I know her soul's not in that AI shell. What do you think about that? Is that weird or is that sentimental? Ben Affleck is talking about Jennifer Garner in a wonderful positive light. He is ex-wife, or I should say ex-husband to Jennifer Garner. That's also his baby mama. He calls her a wonderful and great and really good co-parent. And he says of his split with Jennifer Lopez, he says, there was no scandal, there was no soap opera, no intrigue. And, you know, evidently it didn't work. You know, they tried it 20 years ago and they tried it again. And good luck to Jennifer. I'm rooting for her because she's pretty. Okay. This is funny to me. People on Reddit, there's some weird topics on Reddit and I love bringing them up to you. They're using movie titles to describe their last fart. I know that's like elementary school humor, but who doesn't love a good old joke? Some of the best responses, including to describe their best fart, are Pitch Perfect. This next one is really good. Don't Breathe. Days of Thunder. There Will Be Blood. Sounds like you need to go to the doctor if that's happening. Big. The Tom Hanks movie. And if I had to do my own, I think I would say The Conjuring. There's a new book out that claims Yoko Ono, John Lennon's ex, actually held the Beatles together, at least through Let It Be, Let It Be, and also the Abbey Road. If not for Yoko, John Lennon may have left before those albums even happened. And I don't really know, this is kind of out of my generation, but feel free to chime in what you think. A lot of people blame Yoko Ono for making the Beatles break up, but evidently this book is saying that she's the one who actually kind of held them together. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. And my last story is about a former Dance Moms cast member. She became a YouTube influencer, and she's now come out. Her name is JoJo Siwa. She's now a budding pop singer and a pop star. I think she credits a lot of Lady Gaga to like how her aesthetics and her music is right now. If commas, you know, that song. She's offering one of those roadie for a day packages on her upcoming tour, just like Gene Simmons did. His was $12,500, so you get a deal with her. Hers is only $900. And I just, you know, I think that whole thing is just really, really expensive. You know, what happened to like the days of meet and greets? Back when Gwen Stefani was touring and I had first started radio, I got a chance to go meet her and she was absolutely just wonderful, you know, and you know, thankfully for the radio, I didn't have to pay for it. But even back then, I think people paid a couple $100 for a meet and greet. But I guess inflation's happened, and Gwen Stefani's, you know, requires a lot more of a payment than that now. So, you know, as I think about it, maybe that's not a bad idea. Can I tell you, when I met Gwen Stefani, she was with her Harajuku girls, and I was asked not to speak to them. I don't know why, but she smelled so good, and I told her, I said, "Hey, you smell really good. I hope that doesn't come across as weird." She goes, "No, thank you for telling me." She goes, "That's actually my new perfume that's coming out." I was like, "What's it called?" And it was called Lamb. So I got access to Gwen Stefani's perfume before it hit store shelves, and I smelled it directly on her. That is such a cool story. As always, thank you for watching or streaming another episode of Bobby's Podcast, wherever you get your social media, at Bobby's Podcast. I'm also on all major streaming platforms like Apple, Spotify, Amazon, iHeartRadio, all the good stuff. And I want to take you out my new catchphrase because I love it, because one day I'm going to get one for these podcasts. Cut the check!